What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm your host, Amber, and today is Miss USA Day. I am super, super excited to watch the competition tonight. I just finished rewatching prelims, and I just wanted to share some of my favorites with you guys. Nobody asked me my opinion, but you're going to get it anyway. So here's my notebook, and I just want to go over some of my favorites with you. So I have it broken down into swim and gown. I'm not going to give too much commentary because, yeah, but so first and foremost, as a lot of you guys know, I'm the choreographer for three qualifying pageants for Miss USA. So that's Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. And I just want to give a shout out to all of my girlies. You guys are truly representing, and I am so proud to see you guys rocking it at Miss USA right now. My heart is so full, just to see the progress you've made in such a small window of time from your state pageant to your national pageant. Congratulations, Queen. You are phenomenal, and I love you, and I'm rooting for you. So yes, so my queens from Washington, Oregon, and Idaho, congratulations on a great job so far, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do next. So at the competition. So I'm really, really excited for you. So for swim, I liked Arkansas. I thought stunning, beautiful. California, Colorado, Connecticut, District of Columbia. District of Columbia is like one of my favorites for the entire competition. Georgia, Idaho, hey Kit, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, New Hampshire, New York. Um, and I don't know why I have a love hate relationship with New York right now. I don't know this girl from Adam, but she's giving. So North Carolina, Ohio, um, Oklahoma, Oregon, giving, absolutely giving. Tennessee. So I like Tennessee. She's tall, beautiful. I've heard she's well spoken. I don't know this young lady personally, but I've heard she's well spoken, and I think she has a really good chance of advancing. My concern is I listed her, but I don't feel like her stage performance was that strong. To me, it kind of seems like, because she's a striking beauty and because she's tall, she's kind of resting on that to advance. So if she does advance, I need her to turn it up. I need to see some energy. I need more. Texas, stunning. Definitely a front runner this year. I've heard a lot of folks talk about Texas, and a lot of people have her in their top three. So we'll see how that turns out. Utah, I like Utah's look, though she does kind of remind me of Noelia, and I don't mean that in a bad sense. It's just kind of like they seem kind of similar in looks to me. West Virginia, I have enjoyed watching, and of course, my girl Washington. All of you guys did a phenomenal job in swim. Congratulations. And moving on to evening gown, I loved all of the black gowns this year. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate a black gown at a national pageant. But I liked Arkansas. California, again, District of Columbia is really far in front for me. The beautiful white gown with the pearls and kind of like the bow sleeve situation. I love that. Georgia, beautiful gown. Kansas. So I did watch the live preliminary show last night, and Kansas was a standout last night, partially because I love a girl who will wear a bun. I've worn a bun on stage, like a fan bun situation, and that was one of my biggest critiques last night watching the show. Was just we had a lot of high necks, a lot of busy shoulders, but so many women were still wearing their hair down, and that is definitely a pageant pet peeve of mine. If you're going to have a high neck, styling wise, I would expect that you would either push your hair all the way back or pull it up. And that's just my personal preference. But Kansas, I thought was stunning. I loved the gown. Louisiana, Massachusetts, Mississippi, Montana, there were a lot of cutouts last night. That seemed to be really, really popular. gown trend with the girlies. So there were a lot of cutouts, and I started to get tired of it. So by the time Montana came out in her beautiful black gown, long sleeve with appliques, and then the full skirt, textured skirt, I absolutely loved that. And it was so refreshing by the time she came out when after we had seen all the cutouts and things like that. So shout out to you, Montana. Nevada, stunning, stunning gown. New York, North Carolina in red. Good on you, girl. And I want to say again, a note about Carolina swim. Girlfriend's body is banging. Like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I would say the same about Oregon. I loved that she's curvy. She's just stunning, stunning. Where was I? Ohio, beautiful. Purple. My mom would love that. Beautiful purple gown. I love that she had the kind of stoning, beating situation in the actual gown. And then she played with texture in the back, giving us kind of a little bit of a fashion moment. I love that. Um, Oregon, beautiful in gold. Um, Tennessee. So I love that she had a fuller dress. She is a slim woman. And again, she's really tall. So her having a full dress kind of gave her more of a feminine shape to me, in my opinion. I didn't exactly care for, sorry, y'all. I didn't exactly care for the full neck piece. I think we could have gotten the same effect with kind of less around the neck. So that was my opinion there. But I still did really, really enjoy the gown. Texas, stunning. Um, I won't say the word that comes to my mind is flat, not her performance, but the gown, because it was just one solid color, simple gown. There wasn't a lot of sequins, there wasn't capes or anything like that. But I think after seeing so much of that and then getting to her again, this is a situation where her gown was a breath of fresh air because it just kind of let her shine through. And that's a moment that we absolutely love. Um, we have Utah again. I really, really like Utah. I liked their gown and I thought they had a pretty solid stage performance. And then West Virginia. West Virginia was another gown that I really, really enjoyed. So I thought overall, all of the contestants looked absolutely beautiful. These are just the ones that stuck out to me. Um, I do have a couple of critiques about the show. And my main one is when the camera is panning down to the judges, the last thing I want to see the judges doing is being on their phones. I know we're all on our phones day in and day out, so I'm not expecting them to be anything other than, human. However, when you're judging a pageant and at the pace that these girls were going on stage, they were running at parts. It just seemed like they were being pushed through so quickly, and I understand, with live television, if you have only a certain allotted amount of time, you have to move. I get that. And I know that from my experience in production. However, it just seemed like they were going super, super fast. But anytime we saw the judges, they were already on their phones, which kind of put question marks over my head because, I mean, if you're able to just punch your scores in that quick, great. But a lot of times I've seen girls come out for the final look and stand there for minutes at a time, um, you know, just so the judges can tabulate properly. So that was a little meh for me. It didn't seem all that it didn't seem that all of the contestants were confident with the walking pattern, from my perspective. So that was a little interesting for me. Um, yeah, I wasn't totally blown away with the show. Uh, so hopefully we'll see something different in the finals and maybe, they're holding back a little bit. One practice, if you're not very familiar with pageantry, is to change your gown for finals. So this year, I wasn't particularly blown away with the preliminary gowns, but my prediction is that a lot of women are going to change into their real gown or, the showstopper gown for finals. And that's a risky game to play because you have to make it into finals in order for you to have that moment where you change your gown and everybody has like this surprise new gown moment, surprise, this is the real gown. So I'd be very interested to see what all of our finalists come out in and how they perform. So again, congratulations to all the contestants. You all have performed amazingly. Our measly little opinions here on this internet do not define you. You are great and you deserve to shine. So I'm enjoying watching you and I hope that you enjoy performing. This is just the beginning, it's not the end for any of you. And I hope that everyone goes on to do great and amazing things. I'm not sure who the next Miss USA will be. I have my thoughts and my opinions, but I hope that whoever they are capable of doing the job and that leadership is able to lead and guide them in a way that's better than we've seen previously. I'll say that. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. And let me know, who do you think is going to be the next Miss USA? Who are we sending to Miss Universe? I love you. As always, I'm your host, Amber. Have a great day. Bye. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, like, share, subscribe.